Today's topic is election. So that is a very important topic, and this UPSC prelims examinations. So you you can listen very carefully, and then I study everything and very clarify. And this is very short notes. You can also uh, highlight all of things which I explain here. The election, the electoral system. What is the electoral system? It is defined the Article 324 to 329 in the part 15th of the constitutions to make the following provisions with regard to the electoral system in our country. Our country, that is Article 324 to 329 in a part 15 of the constitution make the following provisions with regard to the electoral system in our country. The constitution Article 324 explain that the provide for the independent election commission in order to ensure free and fair election in the country. The power of the superintendency, direction and the conduct of the election to the parliament, the state legislature, the office of the president and the office of the vice president is vested in the commission. At present, the commission consists of the chief election and commissioner of 2 election commissioner. That is very first line. You can 71. That is Lakshmikant, which I studied here. There is to be only one general electoral roll of every terrestrial constituencies for election to the parliament and the state legislature. Thus, constitution is abolished the system of the communal representation and the separate electorates which led to the partition of the ये जो इलेक्शन आया ना, ये सेपरेट इलेक्शन था, उसको वो एबोलिश कर दिया. And no person be ineligible. That is a very important. No person is to be ineligible for inclusion in the electoral roll on ground only of religion, race, caste, sex or any of them. कोई भी पर्सन इलेक्शन वोट देने के लिए आप किसी को अयोग नहीं साबित कर सकते हैं. किस आधार पर? उसके रिलीजन पे, रेस पे, कास्ट पे, सेक्स पे और एनी ऑफ देम. ओके. Further, no person can claim to be included in any special electoral roll for any constitution on ground only for religion, race, caste or sex or any of them. That is also same. The election to the Lok Sabha and the State Assembly are to be basis of the adult franchise. That is very important. Adult franchises. And the appropriate legislature, parliament or state legislature on the ground non-residence, unsound mind and crime or corrupt illegal practice, that is not this. अगर ये पर्सन रहेंगे तो वो वोटिंग के लिए applicable नहीं है. The constitution declared that validity of any law relating to the delimitation of the constituencies or the allotment of the seats such constituencies cannot be questioned in any court, and consequently in order to issue the delimitation commission become a final and cannot be challenged in any court. Number 8, the election laid down that no election to the parliament or a state legislature is to be a question except by an election party's petitions and presented to the such authority. Article 323b, that is important. Article 323b is empowered to appropriate legislatures in parliament or state legislature to establish a tribunal for the adjudication of election dispute. Very important. The Chandra Kumar case in 1997, the Supreme Court declared these provisions as unconstitutional, and consequently if at any time an election tribunal is established, an appeal from the decision lies to the High Court. Election machinery, we have seen there. The election machinery have Election Commission of India (ECI), Chief Electoral Officer (CEO), District Election Officer and Returning Officer. Very important here. Listen very carefully. The Election Commission of India is a 3-member body. The Election Commission of India, इंडिया के जो इलेक्शन कमीशन है वो बेसिकली 3-member body है. That is, one is the Chief Election Commissioner and 2 is the election commissioner. The president of India appointed the, जो राष्ट्रपति होते हैं वो अपॉइंट करते हैं चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को एंड द इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को. चीफ इलेक्टोरल ऑफिसर क्या होता है? द चीफ इलेक्टोरल ऑफिसर ऑफ अ स्टेट और यूटी इज ऑथराइज टू सुपरवाइज द इलेक्शन वर्क. इलेक्शन वर्क को वो ऑथराइज, क्या ये ऑथराइज क्यों किया गया? इलेक्शन वर्क को देखने के लिए. एंड सुपरिटेंडेंसी, डायरेक्शन, कंट्रोल ऑफ इलेक्शन कमीशन. कंट्रोल ऑफ, ये सब क्या है? कंट्रोल ऑफ इलेक्शन कमीशन से है. ठीक है. द इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया और द इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया नॉमिनेट और डिजाइन एन ऑफिसर ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ द स्टेट और यूटी एज द चीफ इलेक्टोरल ऑफिसर in the consultance with the state government and UT administration. अब फिर next is the DEO, the subject to superintendency, direction and control of the chief electoral officer and district election officers, supervise the election work of the district and the election commission of the state government of district election officer in consultance with the स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर क्या होते हैं? द रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर ऑफ अ पार्लियामेंट इज असेंबली कंस्टिट्यूंसीज इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू कंडक्ट द इलेक्शन. पार्लियामेंट असेंबलीज, पार्लियामेंट और असेंबली कंस्टिट्यूंसीज टू रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द कंडक्ट ऑफ द इलेक्शन इन पार्लियामेंट और असेंबली कंस्टिट्यूंसीज कंसर्न. द इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया, जो इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया वो नॉमिनेट करते हैं, नॉमिनेट और डिजाइन आज an officer of the government or local authority as the returning officer for such a, for each of the assembly and the parliament constituencies in the consultation with the state government and UT, and that is also assistant. They are also, in addition, the election commission of India also appoint one more assistant returning officer ARO for each of the assembly and the parliament constituencies to assist the returning officer in the performance of his function and connection with the conduct of election. Electoral registration officer ERO. Electoral registration officer is responsible for the preparation of the electoral roll for the parliamentary assembly constituencies. The election commission of India in an consultation with the state or UT appointed of the officer of the government or the local authority as the electoral registration officer. That's it. Presiding officer, the presiding officer with the assistance of the polling officer conduct the poll at the polling station. The district election officer DEO appoint करता है. ठीक. इलेक्शन प्रोसेस कैसे होते हैं? शेड्यूल इलेक्शन. The commission have normally announced the schedule of election in a major press conference a few weeks before the formal process is set up in motion. And the model code of conduct for the guidance of candidate and the political parties come immediately into effect after such announcement. That is important. Election voting EVM के बारे में क्या होता है? What is a EVM? An electronic voting machine. What is EVM? An electronic voting machine is a simple electronic device used to record vote in a place of ballot paper and box, which were used earlier in the conventional voting system. The advantages of the EVM over the traditional ballot paper and ballot box paper are given below. It eliminates the possibility of invalid and doubtful vote, which in many cases are the root of causes on controversies and election petition. देखिए ये एलिमिनेट करता है इनवैलिड और डाउटफुल वोट्स को, एंड इट मेक द प्रोसेस ऑफ काउंटिंग वोट्स फास्टर देन द कन्वेंशनल. जो मेरा कन्वेंशनल बैलेट पेपर से हमारी रिकॉर्डिंग की जा रही, बैलेट पेपर से जो हमारी वोट की रीडिंग की जा रही थी उसमें टाइम ज़्यादा लगता था इन कंपेरिजन टू EVM. ओके, इट रिड्यूस द ग्रेट एक्सटेंट टू क्वांटिटी ऑफ पेपर यूज, thus saving the large number of trees and making the process of eco-friendly. That is, EVM is also eco-friendly because we have don't take any type of trees, cut the trees because paper का यूजेस कम हो गया है. And it reduces the printing almost nil, and only one sheet of the ballot paper is required for each पोलिंग स्टेशन, एक ही पेपर रिक्वायर्ड होता है। अब होता है अगला नेक्स्ट हमारा काउंटिंग वोट्स। काउंटिंग में 3-4 पॉइंट हैं। आफ्टर द पोलिंग इज फिनिश द वोट्स आर काउंटेड अंडर द सुपरविजन ऑफ रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर एंड ऑब्जर्वर अपॉइंटेड बाय द इलेक्शन कमीशन। अच्छा, इलेक्शन पिटिशन क्या होता है? एन इलेक्शन पिटिशन इज नॉट एन ordinary civil suit, but it treated as the contest in which the whole constituency is involved. Election petitions are tried by the High Court of the state involved. If upheld, can even lead to the restaking the election, that is constituencies. और उसके बाद कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है। आइए नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में हम पहुँचते हैं, द इलेक्शन लॉ। व्हाट इज इलेक्शन लॉ में? इलेक्शन लॉ में आप देखेंगे क्या है, रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द पीपल एक्ट 1950, आर्टिकल 81 एंड 170 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया ले डाउन द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ सीट in the parliament and the legislative assembly of the state, and also certain principles followed by the allocation of the seat of the house of the people among the state and the state legislative assembly, but have the left actually allocation such seat to be provided by the law. Similarly, article 171 क्या कहता है? article 171 ये कहता है of the constitution of India lay down the maximum and minimum number of seat in the legislative council of a state. ये कहता है 171 क्या कहता है कि कितना मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ सीट रहेगा, कितना मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ सीट रहेगा लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में, ओके, लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल में, सॉरी, एंड आल्सो स्पेसिफिक वेरियस मेथड टू इन विच द सीट शैल बी filled, but the actual number of seats to be filled by each method has been left to provide by the law. And here the People Act, the Representation of People Act 1950 enacted the provide the allocation of seat. जो People Act है वो ही प्रोवाइड करता है allocation of the seat. Okay. The sum of the act in the following, क्या है इसका एक्ट? ये 1950 एक्ट क्या कहता है? Allocation of seat in the House of the People and the state legislative assemblies and the state legislative council. सीट का एलोकेशन करता है, कौन करता है? ये 1958 कहता है स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का। डिलिमिटेशन ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट्री असेंबली एंड द काउंसिल ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसीज, इलेक्शन ऑफिसर लाइक चीफ इलेक्टोरल ऑफिसर्स, डिस्ट्रिक्ट इलेक्शन ऑफिसर, DEO, electoral registration ERO, and so on. Electoral role of the parliamentary assembly and council constituencies, manner of fill the seat in the council, state or to be filled the representative of the union territories, the local authorities for the purpose of the election to the state legislative council, and the bearing of the jurisdiction of the civil court. Now here important only the Delimitation Act 2002. What is the Delimitation Act? Listen very carefully. Article 82 and 170 82 और 170 क्या कहता है? Of the Constitution of India provide the readjustment and the division of each state into terrestrial or constituencies and parliamentary constituencies and assembly constituencies on the basis of the 2001 census by such authority in such a manner a parliament may by the law determine. Further, the article 330 and 332 of the Constitution of India provide the refixing the number of seats and reserved for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. SC/ST के लिए कितनी सीटें दी गई हैं? That is defined. SC के लिए 330 आर्टिकल लगेगा और ST के लिए 332 आर्टिकल लगेगा, ठीक है। The House of the People, राज्यसभा and Lok Sabha, legislative assemblies of the state of basis of the 2001 census. The present delimitation parliamentary and assembly constitution is based on the 1971 census, not for 2001 census. जो present में हमारा delimitation parliamentary चल रहा है only for the 1971. Okay, the uneven population of the different constituencies in a different part of the country as well as within the same state has also continued the migration of people electorate from the one place to another, especially from the rural area and urban areas, and resulted to strongly different size of the electoral constituencies इवन विद इन द सेम स्टेट। ओके, द डिमोनेटाइजेशन एक्ट क्या कहता है? सीधी सी बात है, डिमोनेटाइजेशन एक्ट ये कहा कि अगर मुझे स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव और स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव और काउंसिल ऑफ स्टेट की बात करते हैं या हाउस ऑफ स्टेट की बात करते हैं, तो हमें आर्टिकल 382 और 170 की बात करना पड़ेगा। और सीट का रिजर्वेशन की हम बात करेंगे तो हमें आर्टिकल 330 और 332 की बात करनी होगी। दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर द डिलिमिटेशन एक्ट। दैट इज नथिंग हियर, नो अनदर नोट्स विच आर इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर द एन एग्जामिनेशंस। सो वी गो द इलेक्टोरल रिफॉर्म, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। कमेटी क्या है? कमेटी रिलेटेड टू इलेक्टोरल रिफॉर्म। अब दिस इज गिव द नेक्स्ट क्लास।